Hello viewers, welcome. This is a very short video about how you can build a simple calculator. In this example, I'll show you simple concrete volume calculator. Okay, so how to build with Wix Corvid code. Fine, shall we start? So before that, please ensure you are in the edit mode. Okay, very important is in edit mode. Site, see editor, you have to come to the editor. This is in the editor mode. Okay, this is in the editor mode. I just increase the width now, and please ensure turn on development mode. If you click on the development mode, if it is off, please ensure to turn on. Fine. Okay. Now, let me explain. This all text elements. We call it as a text elements that I'll explain you. Okay. In detail. This all text elements. All these text elements. Okay. This text elements. Text elements and inputs. This all input elements, and this is buttons, two buttons. Okay, buttons plus container box. It's highlighted in blue. Container box. This is how I designed. It is up to the viewers to design the calculator functionalities. Now we'll go through one by one elements. What you need to do is on the left side, okay, of your screen, click on this button, add button. See this add plus sign is visible, right? Click on this. Once you click, see there's a lot of options is available. Go and click text. In there, see theme text, paragraphs and titles. I'll select titles. In that, this small title, just drag and drop. Okay. Change the edit the text. LENGHT. This is done. So to copy, Control C, Control V. That's how you can copy the elements. Same, edit, width. Okay. This is how you can design all these text elements. Design all these text elements. Okay. And change if you go to edit, and there's a plenty of option is available. You can change the font size here. You can change the fonts. If you click now, there's a drop down list is available. Change bold or colors. See, I've selected this. If you want to change, you can change it to red. See, it will change. Whatever. It is up to you to design. Okay. So go through so many options available. You can go through that. This I'll delete now. Okay, I think now you know well how to drag and drop the text element. Now we'll focus on inputs. Same, go to add inputs. Here also plenty of option is available. So I've selected text, add inputs element text. So same, drag and drop. Then go to settings. Please ensure this is highlighted. Placeholder text is highlighted, and come down placeholder text and change, edit. See, feed, and same thing will appear in the box here. The feet. Okay. You can change according to your requirement, either meter or inches. Okay. Anyway, I'll do one more calculator, BMI calculator, that in the next video. Same, Control C, Control V, and design according to this is done, right? All three is now. We'll focus on the container box. Okay. See, the advantage of this container box is you can move the total design elements. See, if I want to move this, I can move this like this, total. And if you build one more sub container inside, and you can move only this container. See this is how it is. This is the advantage. Okay. Plenty of option is available. Okay. See this totally when I move now. So let move it this way. Okay. Slightly changed. Okay, no issue. Now we'll learn about come here, select box, again drag and drop. So for this, go to tools, toolbar is very it will reduce your time. Now reduce the height is 240. So I click reduce the height to 100 and just place it here. Okay, then again same thing, come here, go to inputs, again drag and drop. Here width is 300, will reduce to 150. Once it is reduced, drag here, again Control C, Control V. Okay, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. Here I'll three elements no I've selected. Now next thing what you have to do is click on this input element. Once you click on that, it's highlighted. Okay, it's highlighted, right? Then hold control button, then click other input elements, and see the thin dot lines. You can see that means it's all three selected. Now release the control button and move it with the mouse, holding the mouse, move it inside the container box. Once that is done, again click. Now you can move. See, wherever you can move. This is what I told you. It's very no, you can reduce the time while designing your web. So this you can select individual input elements. Now what I'll do is I'll just delete this. In one click you can delete total. This is the advantage you have. Same way, button. Again come here, go to button, select the design as per your choice. Go to text, change it to cal, and just for the see, that's it. So calculate. So I'll delete this. These are two buttons that you need to design. So once this is done, now very important is the code. Okay, so we'll learn about coding. As I told you, I'm not a Wix code expert. I'm with a finance background. Whatever little I learned, I'm showing. Okay, so this only I'm limited to this only. If any viewers will ask some expert advice, sorry, I don't think so I'll able to provide any advice or guidance towards that. Fine. So click open. This code, this one will open. Okay, very important. See this page. Okay, this is for site. Site means the code is applicable for whole site, and page means only for this page. Calculator page only applicable. And see this, by default this will be available, and what you have to ensure is import Wix data. For that, what you have to do is before for coding you have to import the data, otherwise coding will not work. Okay, click start typing im import. The list will open. and select this. Okay, import Wix data from Wix data. Once you select, click, this will appear and this menu will be available. Okay, this by default this will be available. What we have to do is, one is this export function, calculator click event, and export function button one click event, these two. Okay, this is what is the we have written the code. Okay, this code will be available. I'll paste it in the video section only, so if required now you can cut and paste it. Okay, so this is done, right? So this how coding you can cut and paste. So here for coding, this word also I'll explain. This is very, very important for you. What, say for this you're writing, for these two button you're writing the code, because it's on click event. If any viewers click on this button, then only they'll get all the results. See, it's a click event. That's why it is called as a click event. Both will click on the button, the result will, that is what is the result will be shown. So for this, I'll show you how to select that. Same, click this, select any, sorry, I don't want the video to be too long, so I'll make it very short, otherwise no, viewers will lose the interest. So calculator, put the cal here. Now see, go to this developer tools, under tools, developer tools, ensure, click on the property panel. Once click on the property panel, see this button is given the name as button 4. This what is appearing, and you can change this. Okay, button 4 you can change it. Click on this and change. See, it's highlighting. Anyway, I'm not going to change now for timing. Then come here, see click event is here. Okay, select click, there's a small this plus icon is visible. Click on this and enter. Once enter, it will appear in your code box. See, export function. So once that is done, under this what you have to start writing the code. This how we have to, or you have to cut and paste the code. Got it? Yeah. So I'll delete this. So this how the overall structure of the calculator. Now we'll test whether it will work. Okay, so I'll take it as 100 feet, 50 feet, and this is in inches. So it is up to you to change it to feet or meters or inches. Okay, now press calculator, we'll see the result. See, the result is, and click on the clear, it will go. So this how one can build the this simple calculator. Thank you very much for your time, guys. Thank you very much.